The age-old question, marketing or sales? Which one is more important? Which one is better? Is there a difference between marketing and sales? Here's my opinion on this as a marketer and a salesperson of 5 years. It's funny, the first angle or first avenue that I really got into was sales because I was actually a clothing assistant for a clothing store at 18, and I was fired after 4 weeks during the Christmas casual or the Christmas December season, essentially because I took time off to spend with my family. But that's a different situation. So I started in sales, and as a naturally introverted leaning person, an introvert in my opinion and to my understanding after reading quite a bit about this back in 2020 and learning from high level people like Tyler Lopez and stuff, I as an introvert get my energy from being alone. I love doing these car drives because I'm able to think with clear thinking, with clarity about how I can get to the next level as a leader and as a person and as a young man. But I also am quite good, I'd like to think at least, that I'm quite good at communicating with strangers, right, as well, So the good thing about sales is introverted or extroverted, it's necessitous, it's crucial to everyday life because sales is in everything. It's when you're communicating to your family, when you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, when you have someone that you care about, when you're trying to close a deal, when you're trying to make some money, when you're trying to get your way in a situation, when you're trying to get your way out of a situation, okay? So sales, in my opinion, summed up in a box, is one-to-one communication. However, and the thing is, sales is crucial, especially when you're trying to go from 0 to 1 in some sort of business venture, because you have to be able to sell to one person before selling to more. But marketing, in my opinion, is the exaggeration of communication. So marketing, I got into marketing a bit more when I was 19. And part of it was through multi-level marketing. I was picked up by a guy in multi-level marketing when I was 18, 19 years old. And I learned about the different sales kind of business structures, and that was great. It exposed me in how they use different multi-level marketing schemes around the world for different business models. Some that I agree with and some that I do not, to promote products and services. But then after that, I got into my own marketing agency, and I learned again from Ty Lopez and other people, and Iman Gachi and Sam Ovens and all that stuff. Took their courses, and I learned a lot. Now, what I've learned the most about marketing is it's one to many, as Alex Hormozi says. It's exaggerated. It's exaggerated communication. What I mean by that is, if you have 100 followers on Facebook, that's 1 to 100. That's marketing. If you run a Google or Facebook, and that's 1 to 100,000, 1 to 1 million, that's marketing. But if you're not good at the one-to-one, which primarily is sales, then why would you straight away go into marketing? Especially if you're a business owner. If you're just trying to be a corporate savant and really, really good at your job, then by all means, yes, just master marketing. But in my opinion, if you're really trying to become an excellent leader of people, an influencer of a generation or a company, and someone that can really move the needle substantially as a CEO, I would actually start with sales and then do marketing. Because I do think, yes, whilst there's similarities, and people are like, they're the same thing, I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. Whilst there are similarities, if you go to a corporate office, you will see distinct differences between the sales guys or the sales gals and the marketing guys and marketing girls. The sales guys are usually super gregarious and people and extroverted, oftentimes, and very confident, maybe borderlining on narcissism, whilst the marketers usually are a bit more nerdy, a bit autistic, very numbers oriented, right? A lot of the times the greatest marketers aren't the greatest salespeople, and vice versa. Some food for thought. That's my opinion on the age-old question, and I'm fortunate to say that I am both the autistic marketer and the egoic, sometimes salesperson as well. But that's just my food for thought. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you guys think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? I've still got a lot to learn about it. I've only been 5 years into this game, but I'm aggressively learning both and learning more about both every day. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye.